He buzzed me and said, thank you, Lord. Jesus in my phone. Holy cell. Bro, what? Bro, what is that? Are you higher? This was right here, bro. This is AI. You gotta put it for it. I put 400 in the school. Live right now. Like right then, one thing I know what that is. Yeah, I know. But like, okay. It's live? Oh shoot, it's not good. Okay, no one's on yet. I mean, one, but that's just us. We went live for the national hit. Oh, but they heard it's legal. You can't hear that part from the microphone. That's so bad.
I just lied. I always lie.
Dude, the mic is on.
You were scared for a second.
You were scared for just a second.
No, I wasn't. I was like, no, it's not.
Just speak. You were scared.
I mean, I still looked, but like,
You were terrified. You were waiting in the intro.
well, I just lathered myself up. Oh yeah, I do that. Well, I sit so far back now. Like she moves my seat to the very far back right corner. One time she threw a desk at a wall and started banging her head on it. From this one kid. He had an Axe body spray, 4 different colognes, and there was something else. She threw a desk.
You did that on purpose or like
On purpose. She
All right. So how many of us do we have?
I think there's
Three?
There's 4. One more right counting.
Okay. So if a fourth does come, y'all draw straws. To whoever wants to go down on the field.
I can feel it's great.
All right.
I'm good.
So whoever's going to be the second person speaking, so the color.
I'm colors.
Okay. So can you do camera as well?
I think yeah, I can.
Okay. So, you know how to work cameras at all?
Yeah,
All right, cool. All right, come on over here. So, all right. Pan, left and right, tilt, up and down. Okay? So whenever you go left and right, you're panning. Whenever you go up and down, you're tilting. Does that make sense?
Is there a way to make it focus on a
So it's
specific-
automatically focused.
Okay.
Okay. So this is your pan lock to where you can't go left and right. This is your tilt lock to where you can't go up and down. Okay. So basically, what this camera is going to be, since we have the huddle camera as our number one, this one is going to be semi-tight. Okay. So like if they're over there, you're going to be there. So what you're doing is you're following the action. You're following the ball. Okay? And really all you got to do is pan left and right and tilt up and down. You really don't have to zoom in. There's not really any zoom.
So is this just a cut?
Yes. When you have to.
So if
Also,
when you can you not cut to the huddle camera from?
So not from this one yet, but we're going to work on it.
This,
So I'm going to turn this on. This on. This is going to be y'all's switcher, your video switcher. So eventually, this is where all of your cameras are going to come in, and then from the camera or from the switcher, it's going to go into. Okay.
this is Zoom right here, isn't it? Yeah.
and then the one on the
Yeah. So on this one, this is going to be y'all's camera. Camera. Media is like that. Right. Switch. Transmit. So camera. HDMI out. Yep. Receiver. HDMI out to mixer. Okay. Yeah. So the trick is with the handheld camera is the best way to do this is to really either hold it like this and follow along, okay, or to hold it like this and use your viewfinder and follow. Right? So you can use either one.
Here we go for the coin toss. Captain Brandon Lee, Phil Foster, and number 83,
So with this,
Stockler.
you're going to zoom in there and switch. So yeah.
Number 3, Gunnar Springer for magazine. Number 54, Alex Sigley. And number 24, Isaac Witt.
Talk about the game. We could turn the camera towards us and we can.
Yeah, we can do that, but we need to take small breaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's the other cool thing with this. Y'all are going to have a shotgun microphone. Once you get down on the field, you can actually start hearing. You can start hearing the actual action.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
getting pretty
Well,
professional up in
so
here.
the shotgun microphone, what it does, so you know, like a normal microphone picks up everything, right? These shotgun microphones, they're called super cardioid microphones, but they're super, super, super narrow. To where if I've got it pointed this way and you're talking, I can barely hear you. So I actually have to point it at your mouth to be able to hear you.
Competition will be receiving.
Like an NFL game.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so then zoom out a little bit. So just don't hold it down. Just slightly. It's kind of on a pressure switch. There you go.
Here comes the Conway Christian Eagles.
There we go. Good. Good. Got a whole setup now.
The whole crew. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I probably need to skate over this. You know,
Alright, so on your headsets, I have them set up to where you cannot hear yourself, but you can hear the other one. So that might make it a little bit easier that way. You're not trying to hear yourself talking.
are we about to start?
So this person will they also be
I
doing?
think we're ready. Yeah, we should
Yeah,
start.
so on this, you kind of actually.
Who's Brady? I have no idea.
All right, so here we go today. First game, or game for tonight. We got Magazine versus Conway Christian Eagles. High kickoff.
Kick off to the
Bad
middle.
kick is a couple.
Bad kick.
With a rolling unit. It's
Like they're gonna say magazine ball there.
really not the best swing there. We have an upgrade in equipment. We have a bunch of new stuff, so you might get to see some different camera views tonight. Should be interesting.
All right, magazine getting ready to start off on offense. Shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap. Sign keeper. About a 4-yard gain. Solid run there from Magazine's QB. We're back under center. Takes a snap. Another design to run. Run out left, and the Eagles stop immediately.
Great stop there. That was amazing. Nothing to complain about. They got straight past the line of scrimmage, got the tackle. Good. I think it was a loss of yards. Maybe.
I don't think he got any.
Still great stop though.
All right, going to be 3rd and 10. Rattlers here. We're back under shotgun again. Looking right over his man's head.
I have to say that was a questionable throw. Looks like it was just like wasn't spiral, it was just like a twirl.
That's the same thing.
But it was like a twirl vertically. Horizontal spiral.
All right, 4th and 10. Magazine looking like they're going to go for it. Lead punt. Oh! Culpepper almost got to him there. And it's going to be down to about 35-yard line. That's where Crawford, Fowler, and the Eagles' offense start this drive off.
So far, honestly, Magazine's offense has not looked very good. Bad passing, really quick. The Eagles defense took care of him really quick. Every single play. So let's see what the Eagle defense can do to stop. What the Eagles offense can.
All right. Fowler in the gun. Hildebrand's behind him in the backfield. Hand off to Hildebrand. He's going to be taken down immediately. About a 2-yard loss there for the Eagles.
First play of the offensive drive, we can. Hopefully that will not characterize the entire game, but it was just a simple mistake.
Fowler looks left. And not able to connect there. Not sure what happened. Like threw a little high.
Hey, I don't think our microphones are on.
You just can't hear it.
It's on.
My mom just said that she can't hear her voices.
Fowler in the gun. Hildebrand in the backfield. Takes the snap, handoff to Hildebrand. Left, he's got some room to run.
Oh,
And
my.
Hildebrand's out past the 50, 40, 30. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown Eagles on the third play of the drive. What a start.
Really good. That's nice. That's exactly what you can expect from Hildebrand. Great runner. Just, I don't know what the magazine defense was doing, but
All right. Eagles getting ready to go for 2 here. We're kicking. Junior high, this is a rare occurrence.
I think this is the first time we've done this season.
Never seen this before. And
Good.
it's good. Wow.
Good.
That's
Now
a first there for the Eagles.
I think that might be a first for just all of 2A Arkansas Junior High. It's just not something you see every day. Kind of an oddity. Not a lot of teams are taking use of the kicking. I think, yeah, just kind of. Eagles lined up. See if the offense can, or the defense can compare to that some points that they just put up on the board.
Kick deep right. Gonna receive it well. Run outside and the Eagles get him. It was a mistake going for the return there. Just ran backwards.
It was a, I don't know. I can't tell if he was scared of or just of all those people coming at him, or he was just didn't know where to run. Maybe he had his legs on backwards.
Yeah, not sure what was going through his head on that one.
Do not think that went as intended. Quite.
All right, quarterback in the gun. Another design run play. Up the middle, and the Eagles wrap him up immediately.
It's a flag, though.
There's a flag on the play. It's like holding the Rattlers.
I did not get to see who was the holding call on.
They don't say in junior high. Another design run play. The Eagles are on it immediately.
Golly, man. I don't know what it is. Something. Do they all have allergies or something? Because this is not going well for them. They're looking like they're about to get a safety here.
Getting close to it. Things keep going the way they are.
Is it 7th grade or junior high? Can't tell.
Another design run play. And the Eagles stop it once again. Looks like the same play 3 times in a row.
Well, I don't. They may have gained a yard, but can't really tell. It doesn't really matter for them because it looks like it's probably.
Yeah, going to be about third in a marathon here.
It's good.
And the same play again. Set to the left, and the Eagles stop it again.
I think Magazine might want to take a quick snapshot of their air game because their run game has got them. Their run game has got them further down in the ground as a mole.
I don't know about that one.
Has not worked for them. Their ground game.
All right, Magazine getting ready to punt. On a 4th and 24. Just superb defense by the Eagles on that drive. And he barely got that one off. Was blocked. And the Eagles recover in the end zone.
I think that's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's not something you see every day. This might be one of those classic Conway Christian Eagles blowouts.
Might be. Never want to speak too soon there.
Well, I mean, I think you can kind of tell it's kind of like that Missouri UCA game. You can kind of see what's happening before the game even started. Safe to say, Magazine's not moving up to 3A anytime, at least in junior high.
And the kick is good. 2 good PATs.
Well, so far I can't say anything bad about the Eagles' offense or defense.
Or special teams.
Yeah, anything to be for that matter.
All right, Eagles getting ready to kick it off. Nice kick. And fair catch to the 33, 34.
Oh, he's running around like a toddler. Can't seem to find his footing. Just all the way down.
And you might be right, John. This could be their 7th grade team out there.
He's going down and he's yelling timber. Mr. Ryland Shaw,
Quarterback in
the
the gun.
heart and soul of this defense here.
Another design run to the left. And the Eagles stop it once again. I mean, not sure why they keep running it if we're just going to stop it every time, but we're not complaining.
Can't say much. I mean, it really is not working for them. I think they're going insane, by definition. It's like a bird continually running into some glass. They keep doing it even though it hurts them, and then they eventually just die.
Another design run to the right. And the Eagles stop it again. A loss this time. I mean, what a surprise. Did not see that coming there.
golly, can the Eagles defense just give some mercy? Show some of those Christian values out there, because this is just a massacre.
Feels like it's 58-0 in the first quarter. I have a feeling what might be coming on this play. And it looks like I was right. And the Eagles stop it once again.
That's kind of sad, because that looks like that might have been their most successful run so far.
Might have been. So going to be 4th and 16. Another superb performance. This drive by the Eagles D. And Magazine's just hoping they can get a punt off here. And they
Almost
barely do
blocked.
this time. Ooh, shanked that one out of bounds. The Eagles going to start off with good field position.
Almost every single aspect of Magazine's football team is just utterly horrendous. I can't name one thing Magazine has done right in this game.
All right, Fowler going to be in the gun. His first play of the drive. All his receivers out to the far side. Oh, looks like Wildcat formation, actually. Gonna get a first down and some change.
At the start of that play, it looked like there might have been a false start. Someone from Magazine jumped the line, but I guess the refs did not see it, but it doesn't really matter. Wait, maybe they did.
Tyler Lynch is actually in at quarterback this game. Not the whole game. Lynch throws out right. A little wobbly. It's like gonna get a first down there.
First. Man, this drive has flown by, and I think we are playing in Magazine is the kamikaze. Just hurtling themselves towards death.
All right, Lynch in the gun. And somebody called timeout. Actually at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a short break and return at the beginning of the second. All right, Lynch and shotgun. Takes the snap a little high. Slings one out left. Not sure if that's a catch. And the ref's going to call it a catch. He was down as soon as he caught it, though.
That's good.
All right, Fowler's going to be back in at QB. Brand in the backfield. Had trouble with the snap. He's almost brought down. Now he is. Sure what's going on there.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we feel a little comfortable, but it doesn't matter what the team is. You can never, ever get comfortable in a game because that's how you get upsets and losses.
Sir. Fowler takes the snap. Hand off to Hildebrand up the middle. And he's going to barrel his way in for a touchdown.
It's good. That is really good. You're going to be hearing his name a lot in announcements tonight. Never can complain about a little Creed Hildebrand.
Never can. And the kick, it's good.
That is good. Can't lie about that.
We'll take a short break here while the kickoff teams get ready. Not sure if Magazine's got some female players out there or what.
Some ponytails.
And this game is just weird. Not sure what that was either. I mean,
They could have gotten at least, I would say about 5 more yards if they had, I don't know. Can't tell if we're playing powder puff or some football. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe Magazine prioritizes representing some lower, some smaller demographics, if you know what I mean. Some of the rainbow variety.
all right, quarterback and shotgun. And the same play once again. I mean, are we really surprised by this result? I mean,
Golly. I mean,
Rylan Shaw on the tackle there.
you play
That's a
stupid.
big man.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's what Magazine's doing.
True.
Keep playing that stupid play, and they keep getting that same stupid prize.
And surprise, surprise. Same play, same result.
I actually think Magazine will probably go down with negative rushing yards this game.
They might.
I think there's a great chance that they will.
Only one player's getting the ball. I mean, it's just ridiculous. What are we doing? And they're actually going to get some yardage this time, but there's a flag. No, I'm not sure about you, John, but Magazine seemed a little better when we played them last year on their home turf.
Yeah, well, I mean, teams can just, go from pretty good to and whenever I mean off the side of a mountain
You could say that.
and probably into a volcano as well.
All right, quarterback in the gun once again. And he's going to run out right once again, and the Eagles stop him up. Going to be a turnover on downs. And Conway Christian going to take over about the 35-yard line. Good field position once again. And you really just got to feel bad for Magazine at this point.
I think Magazine's like offense has just been like a crash dummy test. They just gotta. All they do is they just put a random kid in there, or if the kid would be a crash test dummy, they just ram him into a wall, and then it's just a crash. It's over. It's done. It's dead.
All right, can't tell who's playing quarterback yet. It's either Fowler or Lynch in there. Lynch drops back. Incomplete. Hildebrand couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's one bad play and a sea of good ones, so can't really. Everyone's gonna make mistakes, even 5-star recruits like him.
Yeah, they're trying to get some younger players, some more experience here, like Tyler Lynch. You know, at this point, game's over in the second quarter.
21-0. There's not much you can do to come back from that.
Lynch drops back, looks out right, complete. And he's got no one there to catch him. Touchdown Eagles.
My
They
word.
go up 27-0.
I can't tell if 51 was trying to do a stiff arm or just a one-arm tackle, because he was just like, looked like he was trying to grab onto the back of his shirt. I don't know what was going on there, but with one hand. But ultimately, we did get the touchdown. Another one for the books.
Kick is up and it's good again.
Good, 28-0. This might be a historic beatdown here. You know,
Yeah,
this could actually make a record for the worst like loss for in like 2A Arkansas junior high history. You know.
and Colin Christian on pace for about 56 points. I mean, just embarrassing.
The thing is that I bet the Eagles probably have less than a minute time with the ball, and we still have 28 points here.
That's true. And 7 of those came from that blocked punt. So Eagles have only had 3 drives on offense. All ended in touchdowns. Just perfection. Again, not that hard when you're going up against this thing. Magazine miraculously doesn't fumble there.
What is the deal? I don't get it. If you're gonna fair catch it, you can at least stand up. It's like they're
Come
trying
down with that ball.
I think it's like they're trying like they're catching a cannonball instead of a football.
Now, you may have a halftime interview coming up. I don't know about that, John. If you know, we got any updates on that from?
It's good. Mystery guest. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we have a mystery guest. He's a beast on the gridiron for our senior high team.
He'll be hopefully getting a spot in tomorrow's game.
I mean, he usually does, and he's usually making plays. Right now, actually, he's on the field handing out some water, supporting his younger fellow players.
Needs to take down his hood because he's looking like a hoodlum, but he's good.
Yeah, just embarrassing there from, we won't say his name, but.
You'll meet him. You'll see him.
You'll see him in a minute. And speaking of embarrassing, here it comes. Oh! He almost broke free there.
I don't know if you can say almost broke free. It's like trying.
Well, he did. He did escape one tackle this time, which is surprising.
Breaking free from that Eagles defense is like trying to get out of Azkaban.
Whoa.
What is it? Yeah.
Alcatraz?
Alcatraz. I get it confused. There's a Harry Potter one. I can't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the same thing.
Kind of nerd I got in the booth with me. All right, going to carry it out left. And not sure what the whistles were for. Maybe a flag before the snap or timeout.
I'm being honest. If I was a magazine player, I'd have tears in my eyes right now. Water would be flowing. I could not
mean,
contain my sadness being massacred like this.
if I was a magazine player, I'd just take off the jersey right now. I mean,
At this point, I think it might be a human right violation.
it might be. I mean, just watch that O-line on this play. I mean, just not even putting up a fight. Eagles almost had a pick there as well. And turnover on downs.
Well,
Eagles going to take over.
I think that that play was looking to be more successful than the run game.
They actually tried to pass it for once, and it looked like it was going to go well.
Well, to be honest
Well,
here,
I mean,
he did kind of just fall down the second.
yeah, that
ball
is
was
true.
going.
I mean, looks like Napoleon Bonaparte would dwarf their largest player. Just that at this point. Got another quarterback in. And he throws a dot. Touchdown Eagles, make it 34-zip.
If I'm being honest here, I think that Stephen Hawking would be better at standing up than the magazine players.
He might be.
Yet another kick. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna. At this point, it's just like you're playing with your food right now. I'd be just.
Yeah, well, Eagles about to go up 35-0 here. And they do.
Man,
Just pouring it on. I mean,
it's like the Def Leppard song, "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
it's really like a car crash. You hate watching it, but you just can't look away.
That's good. That is good.
You know, I think Helen Keller might be a star on this team if she were hypothetically on it.
Well, I think I could. You can make an all-star team, maybe even a Hall of Fame team for magazine, with a squad of, Stephen Hawking, Helen Keller, Stevie Wonder.
Ray Charles.
Yeah.
And that ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a flag on the Eagles. Doesn't matter too much at this point.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube viewers, there's kind of no point watching. You can just click that short button and go back to scrolling. But, I know you probably want to support
I don't know
your
about
team.
that, John.
You want to
we
hear
need our supporters in
some
here.
good commentary, but, you can already see the outcome of this game. You don't need no fortune teller for that.
And by the way, Eagles currently on pace for about 70 points here. It's probably going to be a sportsmanship roll at halftime. Shout out to Matthew Corbin, our water boy for the night. One of our water boys. Cave Matt, some like to call him.
White House Matt.
White House Matt.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice, that's a good one.
He's probably going to get really mad.
Yeah, I would
saying
not
this.
recommend, calling him that in front of his face.
But you can, but there's a warning. Also, in the announcing for today's game is Jackson Taylor.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job getting hype.
Hanging out with him is Kobe Estrada. There's a good squad of people playing in this game.
It's like Magazine might have actually gotten some yardage there.
And that player kind of looks, number 3, he doesn't look too small. He's more like, he's not quite fun size, but he's not quite regular size.
Okay. About 45 seconds left here in the first half. Been a dominating performance so far by the Eagles. I mean, just embarrassing for Magazine. What are we doing?
Magazine might want to start waving that white flag, but second quarter.
And by the way, if you're sitting the bench on this Magazine team, I mean, sheesh.
You gotta have some. You might have to be the most untalented football player in the history of American football. Hang up those cleats and go play. Go do some bowling or soccer or something.
Yeah, just at this point, you got to give it up. You're riding the bench. And that's going to be halftime. You may have an exclusive interview coming up with a surprise guest. Looks like he's making his way up here right now as we speak. But we'll take a short break
Wait for him to get up
till
here.
he comes up here.
Make sure to stay tuned. This is gonna be good.
All right, so we got a special guest, Ridge Harden, up here, and he's going to give an exclusive interview to you guys. So, first question for you, Ridge. You guys obviously got Magazine coming up tomorrow, going away on the road. You know, what have you done this week to prepare for that team?
Well, we've just practiced a lot in reps.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. We've just gotten in like reps against like just heavy running offenses and basic defenses. So I feel confident we practiced enough, and if we go into this game, we should win.
Yeah,
We play
feeling
right.
confident. It's always good.
All right, so here's your second question, Ridge. So you're going into a aggressive environment at Magazine, plus a long drive. How are you feeling about this away game?
All away games are long and a long ways away for us, so it's not gonna be much different. And we've been in worse environments, so it can't be bad.
It's good. Well, I mean, so you wouldn't say that you're affected by stadium atmosphere.
Well, in certain situations, yes, very rare. My Ida is the only place I've ever like actually thought about the crowd because they're doing absurd stuff. But
All right, so obviously last year you're on the junior high team, and I just like to ask, what's your favorite game or memory from that season?
I
No.
don't know.
You don't have one?
I don't know. It's like just going everywhere as a team, I guess, like being around each other the entire time, through the highs and lows. So
You know, personally, I was thinking of those fans that were heckling us from the top of the stadium.
that's not a favorite moment.
It's not a favorite moment. I mean, it was pretty funny.
The loss wasn't.
I mean, it was a junior high game, so you know that's Mount Ida, right? You're
It's
talking
Mount
about that
Ida.
stadium atmosphere that it bothers you sometimes during the senior high
bit.
games.
Well, I've only played there twice now, but it can be a little obnoxious. It's the
Can
entire
be.
just the height of the game, like how like competitive it is and how many people are there. So
Here's your last question for tonight, Ridge, Mr. Rich Harden. How are your odds about tomorrow's game, the winning? How do you think your team will do?
so I think if we go in and we play a good game offensively and like do our jobs on defense, we should win. I don't know any numbers, but if we do our jobs right, we will win.
You're certain. You're certain. You're 100%.
That depends on if we do our jobs.
That's good, Eagle fans. You hear it? Tomorrow's night's game, expect to win. Thank you, Mr. Rich Harden. That's the end of this interview. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
All right, so getting ready to kick off the second half here at Mission Field.
Yeah, we just got some verbal confirmation. Magazine actually does have girls on their team.
Yes, that's true. And they're starting, which is, or at least one of them is starting on the defensive line, that's just crazy to me.
It is kind of wild to think about.
Exactly. I mean,
2 of them are actually on special team right now. You can
yeah.
see
You can
number
see
42 and number 60.
And, if they're doing good, might as well let them play.
I mean, if they're doing good in comparison to the rest of...
They got boys sitting the bench right now. And girls on the field. Might be a DEI situation.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Mount Ida doesn't have enough guys to make a football team.
Well, they have some sitting the bench right now.
Yeah,
Not
I
sure
don't
what's
know.
going on with that.
I mean,
They're putting the women to work. And the men just
I thought that...
stand on the sideline
see,
relaxing.
if you're in our history class, you would know that was protested against during the Gilded Age. Decreased.
Can't understand any of those words. Just came out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, it's our history class, so.
Yeah, I'm always playing games in there.
Hopefully we can, this will be another half of just slaughterhouse and, send these boys to McDonald's. Or send them, because you can't say boys because there's some girls on there.
Yeah, exactly. And surprise, surprise.
Another tackle.
Another mediocre play from Magazine.
I don't... do you think that Magazine has got a single first down?
That's a good question. I think they might have got one on the first drive, which is surprising. Maybe our defense just came out a little shaky.
I don't know, man. I feel like we've came out pretty rock solid.
Well,
Or we've played the
one
rock
bad
solid
play.
this entire game.
Quarterback in shotgun. Takes the snap. Ooh, something different this time. Little boy's got room to run. He's juking people left and right. He actually made something happen there. Props to him.
My word, man. That worked pretty well for him. I feel like number 24 looks like he might have been hurt.
Yeah,
he was kind of folded like a piece of paper there.
That kid running the ball there, you're honestly scared for his life. I mean, he's about 3 times smaller than everybody else out on the field, and he's running with the ball.
I think it may be time to put in some of our safeties as linemen. Give him some give
him some fair
give the Eagles a little bit of competition. Oh, he
caught
what
that. Was. It's actually a catch, though.
Oh.
He's got room to run. Uh-oh. Eagles shove him out of bounds at 30-yard line.
See, I remember this from when I used to play football. The one rule about running, never look back. Ruins your speed. He did look back, and that may have been one of the reasons why he did not get that touchdown in the end. Eagles defense still looking menacing, but not near as menacing as they did. Let up a couple plays that were usually pretty, they wouldn't hurt you, but.
And a run up the middle there. About a 3-yard gain. Shout out to Jackson Taylor doing the PA announcing tonight.
Good.
He's doing a pretty good job. And again, if you missed it, we had an exclusive interview with Rich Harden during halftime. there's some good stuff in there, so you might want to go back and watch that.
Ooh.
This game's over. And Eagles bring him down behind the line, but there is a flag. And we just got some exciting news during halftime. I don't know if this is confirmed or yet, John.
I think we're going to have a special guest to help, maybe add some more excitement to this absolute carnage that is happening.
Yeah, during the fourth quarter, we may have Michael Goss coming up here, answering some questions.
About what he thinks about this game and maybe about the future of AV Club during the basketball season.
Yeah, and, Michael's playing basketball. Heard he's quite a stud on the court. And he's going to be answering some questions about that.
It's good. Hopefully, we will be able to commentate for some basketball games this season.
Yeah, those could get very exciting. Especially last year.
Man. There's a flag kind of late. He just
late flag there,
slung
not
that
sure what
flag
happened.
up in the air.
Maybe a late hit there. Magazines shoot a lot of clock this drive. They're driving down the field. Credit to them. They're still putting up a fight. We might have our four stringers on defense. And it's like a referee's timeout, maybe?
What is going on? Someone call a
Not sure
timeout?
what that was. I think the official took one of his timeouts. Not sure why. Well, anyways, we'll take a short break.
Magazine is taking the field again. Can't say anyone looks too excited to watch again.
Yeah, if you look on the sidelines here, basically all starters sitting the bench.
I think being born as a magazine citizen and then playing football is comparable to being a pig in a slaughterhouse. You just really have no life.
And they've actually scored a touchdown here. Gonna move the score to 35-6.
Yeah, well, that's not good. I feel like Magazine is they're one of those teams that you might see in an underdog Disney football movie. The team that you never thought would win, but because they don't look like they would win, but
That's true, and we're one of the teams that blows them out.
Until the new coach comes in, and then they get the new star player. Yeah, it's what Magazine looks like.
5 games in a row and barely make the playoffs, and somehow win the championship. Quarterback actually gonna throw it off his man's hands. I mean, you can see why they never throw it there.
He had some boxing gloves on instead of football gloves.
You might have. That's, 2-point conversion, no good.
Hey, speaking of boxing gloves, call the Eagles defense Mike Tyson because we're taking the ears off of Magazine.
Guess you could say that.
What's happening here? Looks like it's third quarter. Moving into the fourth. Maybe our special guest will appear soon. And we will take a short break while we wait.
Ready to
Welcome to the
start
press
this
box,
interview?
Mr. Michael Goss.
What's up? What's up?
All right, we got Michael up here, and we're just gonna give him a couple questions. While this game is going the way it is, might as well. So, Michael, basketball season's coming up. First game is November 11th, something like that.
November 4th.
November 4th. What's your expectations for the season?
I'm expecting us to make it far. Get a lot of wins this season. You
That's
know?
good. You guys coming
We
in
got a
with
really
lot of
good team.
confidence.
Got a few new players for us.
All right, so Michael, what is the outlook of this season looking like? Are we thinking a winning record? How well do you think we're doing here
For basketball?
for basketball? Yes.
We got a bunch of new players, So I'm just expecting that, we come out with a strong look for the beginning of the season, and I'm expecting us to, come out with a winning record. Expecting us to make it pretty far in the playoffs.
So when is your first? Where's your first game at?
Well, we have a blue and white game on November 4th. It'll be here. It'll be some of the Conway Christian team versus the other half. So make sure to show up for that.
Good. All right.
All right, moving on to a different topic here. As many of you might know, Jacqueline Goss, Michael's big sister, actually won homecoming queen this year. Michael, what are your thoughts on that?
It's cool. It's a good achievement to have. I feel like this is a fun job to have. You get to commentate on the game.
That's true. We get to have great guests to interview like you, Michael.
Yes.
Hopefully, for in the future, we can commentate for the basketball games. What would you think about that?
That would be really cool. Getting the students that don't play basketball involved with the sport. I think it'd be really cool.
Well, it looks like we got some sort of injury. I don't know, man. It's kind of like
It's all good. He seems to be walking off on his own power.
Yeah, well, maybe if we didn't have the legs of Stephen Hawking, they wouldn't be there. Okay, all right, well, I think that's going to be Michael Goss's interview here. I think we got to get back to commentating.
I think it's my turn to take the change,
All right.
I think we're going to have a couple more questions here for Michael. One of the big things coming into this basketball season, as Michael said, is, a lot of the new players on the team, especially in 10th grade. And as the Eagles break up a big...
Taking a big carry.
Is that Isaac Burks, really?
That's
Wow.
Isaac Burks on the carry.
I'm sure Ethan Burks is proud down in the press box, watching his little bro take it to the house.
What a great play by him.
Great. Let them young players eat. And anyway,
He has potential, man. I
anyway,
really think he could be a good running
Yeah.
back. Just like, number one and only, Creed Hildebrand.
exactly. Getting back to my question, there's a lot of new players on the basketball team this year. What are your thoughts on that, Michael? Who do you think is the most promising? Out of our newer
Definitely,
recruits?
I would say definitely watch out and look for Josiah Achan. You know, transferred here from Conway. You know, he's a very athletic kid, and I'm pretty sure he'll be starting for us.
Yeah, good for him. John, I'm gonna switch it over to John. See if he has any more questions.
Well, let's talk a little more about your all's off season. How is it? How did y'all practice? How has y'all's practice been going?
You know, we most of the guys that play football also play basketball, so we haven't had all of our players to practice with us, but we've had a solid group, about 9 or 10 of us. You know, Ace Kohler got hurt, so that hurt us a little bit, but we've been, having great practices, getting stronger in the off season. You know, getting in the weight room a little bit, getting on the gym, get on the court a little bit, going over our plays. So it's definitely been really good for us.
All right, now here's a little bit of a controversial question here, Michael. One of your teammates, Rowan Zeitler, I heard he showed up late to practice one day.
That is very true.
And
I don't know if we can talk about this concept, man.
Well,
I mean, it's not good for players because he doesn't play as much, so a player like him showing up late, I don't think is good for him.
I've heard Rowan Zeitler, he was just trying to get coffee, and is that right, Michael?
Yes, he was on the way to school and he stopped at Starbucks. That's what he told us, and he showed up he showed up pretty late. So, and a player like him who doesn't play as much is not good because he doesn't get as many reps as everybody else does. So, picked.
Ooh, almost picked
that
there.
could have been picked right there.
Probably have all backups in at this point. Anyway, I got one more question before I hand it over to John. It just left me. I'll let John ask a question, then he'll probably come back to me.
Well, I don't think I really got a question here. I can't think of anything, but all I can say is go Eagles and great hopes and great expectations for this basketball season.
Yes, I would say so too. This commentating job is pretty fun.
Good. Soccer games, everything, yeah.
Y'all get to commentate soccer games as well?
I don't know.
Hey,
All
well,
right,
I'm playing soccer this year.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if y'all are able to, commentate in soccer games, just be watching out.
One last question here for you, Michael. Everybody wants to know. Are we playing cross country next year?
Probably not.
Dang.
I mean,
just betrayal.
I mean, I don't know. I get that players like, Braden Kemper, who's also on the basketball team, does cross country. That's a pretty big hit. I know that players like Braden Kemper, who also play basketball, are on the cross country team, but I don't know if I can get myself to do it, man.
All right, well.
Y'all have pretty early practices, don't y'all?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, thanks for coming on, Michael. Hopefully we can have you on again.
Well, this is the last home game for this junior high Eagles team, so.
Yeah, next year maybe.
Next year.
Hopefully
next year I might be commentating. This is a pretty fun job. I'm not gonna lie.
Might be interviewing you after some basketball games.
Yes, sir.
Put up a triple-double.
All right, well, I'm going to hand it over to John.
Thank you, Michael.
That was your basketball representative, Mr. Michael Goss. And it looks like we're going to knee it out, and that's going to be the end of the game. So pop the champagne, Mr. Eagles fans. That's another win. And we're going to that state championship. That's what we're talking about. No more home games. Straight to Memorial Stadium. More Memorial.
Great there. John said his classic line. And when he says that, it's been a good time.
Oh, wait, maybe we're not.
Yeah,
we're
one
needing it
more
again
knee.
just to solidify that we won.
Beautiful performance from the Eagles tonight. And, not much to say on Magazine's side. I mean, just embarrassing. Really.
Well,
You got to feel bad for him at this point. But anyway, Eagles get the dub and move on to next week.
that's good. That's still gonna do it. Thank you, Eagles fans, and good night.